but I've had a couple of black eyes. It's always on this side of my face. I don't know why, but I've had two pretty bad black eyes on this eye, and they're two little scars that you can't really see probably. Put makeup on, but once in a while I'll get a goose egg. It's usually on the back or something though, where you can't see it. I'm gonna have this bump on my face for a couple weeks. Stretching.
Okay, PJ, your turn. Oh, no. No. That's not gonna happen.
This is how we stretch PJ before the show. Done.
It goes like this. If you ever leave this man, I'm going to leave it.
You're not gonna leave me, right?
Head, but I can't seem to remember the name of our friend's band. Can you help us remember the name? Tomatoes, bananas. Wait, it's Mushroom Head! When you hear the tone of pure evil, you say what they say in Texas. Brisket! Close. Very close.
Face bump. Face bump. No, I mean, yeah, there we go. It's kind of like the wash pit. It's a wash pit. Not again. Not again.
Man, you have a booger in your nose. Can you tell that story?
Yeah. So I got mugged in New Orleans this weekend.
Maybe we should reenact it. Let's reenact it.
Wait, you got mugged?
Yeah.
We're gonna reenact it.
Give me everything!
What?
Give me everything!
Man, this is this New Orleans accent. I can't tell it's what.
Look here!
What?
Give me everything you got! I want it all!
That's your finger.
Give me everything!
What? Can you say it one more time? I can.
Give me man! You got a booger in your nose!
What?
Was that a gun in his hand?
Well, it was his. I think it was his finger, but it was in his hoodie pocket, and he was shaking it all around. Give me everything! Give me everything! I want it all! And I was like, I couldn't tell what he was saying because he has a really thick New Orleans accent.
That was how Jason got mugged.
She told me something that made a lot of sense. She said, PJ, I don't want you to be happy. I want you to be safe. And it's better for you to, to have the middle class job and the desk job that's really stable, and to have a white, I get a house and a white picket fence and 2.5 kids.
I'm going to see my mom in like 10 minutes.
How'd that go?
Oh man.
I sat down on the couch and I passed out. And I was out for hours.
And we were both just like, hi mom. I was trying not to look like some like drug addict, and I didn't want to worry my mom. Cause you don't want your mom to be worried about you being a musician on the road. And I've gotten a couple of concussions. And
way it goes. Yeah, I hit my head at a show and got a concussion. And this lineup is the result of that concussion. I also had the chance during that dream. I didn't lucid dream. Yeah, I didn't know that I had a concussion, and so I went to sleep. And so I had a short coma, and dreamt that I was riding in a spaceship and that my new lineup needed to be this. And I was
I
right.
think now you're riding in the spaceship and your lineup is this.
I'm still in the spaceship and things like that. And I electrocuted him once. Yeah, he fell he fell backwards onto an outlet and it electrocuted him. And he was all like on the wall going, "Aw," and I'm like, "PJ, stop being so dramatic." So, but this one was a girl. So I'm like, "Oh, hey, Jason, look, it's a girl producer, yay!" Don't worry though, you're my guy. I'm not gonna work with anybody else.
So she forwards me the email, and my jaw hits the floor. I'm like, do you know who this is?
What do you think they do there? Kill fairies?
Perfect. I really like integrating both of them into the show, and they're both doing so good. They're so good. What is in my hair? See, I find the most random things in my hair. I have to get that last little bit of energy out at the end of the show. And so far, that's been the least destructive thing. I used to throw things and probably shouldn't do that anymore.
Throw what?
Guitars and stuff.
In the audience?
Yeah, or wherever.
Why
I'm just spastic. Like, I have to expel my energy completely or I don't feel like I'm finished.
What in the...
A stowaway!
What? Kimberly!
I don't know how that got there. It wasn't me.
Bonus round. Something that's related to China.
MSG.
That's pretty good. I was hit by the moment of inappropriateness.
That was the sound of the cameraman hitting his head against the wall.
Here's what you didn't see. We need a camera facing this way because he makes all the funny.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Hey Jim, you okay? You okay?
A dial underneath the tube, so and then the tube sticks on top of it. But how do you like bias it with the tube? So you just like stick the tube in and like hook
You take it
some
to an
wires?
app shop and give them $25 and tell them to put new tubes in it.
Okay. But how do you know how to do it? Like
I don't know how to do it myself. Man.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that triple X was awesome. Plus we had to turn it down. Like if it was like full blown, you know, like if we had it at like the proper volume, you know, no feedback.
Hey, Jason, I like you're punching me.
PJ, you excited? I can't have any more, by the way.
Trees reopened, but they only book cover bands right now, according to their promoter. We're a cover band. Yeah, yeah, we're a One Eye Doll tribute band. I'm not sure what's more of a challenge, this or a moving car.
What?
So scary. PJ, you're driving on purpose.
You're a Chaos Lord.
It's true.
You're the only real person who played a Chaos Lord.
Is that really true?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I feel honored.
In
I'm
fact,
a real person.
and the players.
Step
Richard Dean Anderson.
I want to tell you something. For the first time tonight, I'm finally going to come clean. Number 3, you and I have a son. It was 34 years ago in Vegas, and I didn't know how to tell you. Number 3, Junior, come on up. He's just a little kid, so I want you all to be real nice. And I've been training him to be just like you. Are you touching him? I told you not to touch him. Go ahead and show us what you got, Junior. Okay, stop, for the love of God. Can you just show him a couple licks? Go back there. See how that feels. I know that there's talent in him. I know that there's talent in him. I'm sorry I have to do this in front of all of you. That's far better than it sounded on bass. Let's try that. So Federico Dalman is this really awesome artist from Argentina who's drawn us. And
he's a fan, and he makes like fan art, so it's really good.
He's so cool. He's drawn a bunch of stuff just like our crew and our fans and us, and he had this really cute picture of Melinda, our merch girl. So we made a t-shirt out of it and surprised her this tour. She's like, oh. Okay.
And now she's very self-conscious about it.
She's secret.
It's the coolest shirt on the table. It's
I got
really
her permission before we actually sold it. She loves it. It's great.
But there's one more person in this band. In fact, the most important person in this band, without whose talent, beauty, charisma, and most of all, fabulous hair, One Eye Doll would not exist today. Everyone, please give your loudest and most deservingest applause to Melinda on Merchandise! This here, the man behind the curtain. We don't have a curtain on stage today, but just pretend there's a curtain. You can't see him. Hair is good.
He looks like a zombie!
There we go. The man behind the pumpkin. Eric Tots Christensen on the lights.
The garage door slowly opens and all this smoke and like red light starts pouring out, and we're like, now, 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 now. And they're like, is that the American national anthem? And you hear people, and we just like, yeah, bust out, and they're just like, we thought we were at a barbecue.